Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. There has been no shortage of pressure from fans, media, and the entire organization is feeling it on this losing streak. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Leafs will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Jets will play it in their own end. Sends it over to Luchenko. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he slides it quickly to Brandon. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Luchenko's going off to the box for 2 minutes. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. From the left side, takes it to center. Bats it out of midair. Oh, he caught him in the open ice!
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Make a change. Comes out to play the puck. Looking to break out here on the power play. Shakes off the coverage. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge. A chance in front! And it's blocked! Quick feed to Gabo. They've got an on-man rush. Here's a pass. Oh, it's stopped! Oh, my goodness, what a save! Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Oh, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Pedro's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed from the left side. The Jets will play it against the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the opposite end. And he sidesteps the check there.
Luchenko is up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Jets take it along the wall. Find some space in the corner. Winnipeg's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty.
The power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
More than half the period left to play. We're still scoreless. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Niemi's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Quick shot! And he snags that one with the glove. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Leddy's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
And he lays out to block it. What a warrior! And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Nyes. And it's a quick pass to Niemi. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Jets will lose a man, tripping the call. The Leafs once again send out their power play unit.
Power plays more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
The Leafs played along the boards. A chance in front! Nice save from point-blank range.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net. I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. And look at this last save. This looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Continues, and they'll look to set up here with this offensive zone draw.
Well, they need to take advantage of the moment, not just a power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender who is not moving as well in his crease.
Through center along the wing. Reaches out and uses the stick. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Scores! And I guess they don't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses. And man, do they take advantage.
The Leafs slam the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Oh, look at this. All alone with the stop. Toronto's got control of the puck. The Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Big save in front.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
And the goalie comes out to play the puck. Now a quick pass to Nyes. He carries the puck up along the wing. And now he tries to get it across to Niemi. Puts it on net. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play.
Swap up. Swap it out. Swap up. Swap up.
The top power play unit showing a little bit of frustration there as they weren't able to execute. No luck around the net, but the second unit will come out with time on the clock. They'll want to make sure that they get pucks to the net and get traffic in the eyes of the tender.
Altschuler's looking to win this draw and this man advantage here. The Jets win the draw here in their own end. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Denies him with the pad. Crochet's lugging the puck. Across the line. Shot! Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Feeds it on over to Huey. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Leafs played along the wing. Moves the puck. And he takes a shot. Scores! And they do it again with the extra attacker.
That's one thing to do it in practice, James. It's another thing to do it when you're under pressure. They have met the task and they found ways to create motion and attack the net.
Toronto's extended the lead to 2 goals in the first.
You can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Knocked away. And he takes the dish. Sends a pass over. The Jets have it from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. A chance in front, and that chance is blocked. Heads to the back of the net. Hammers one. Redirected off a stick.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive net and shoot the puck, given that he's one.
They strike a kid, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Toronto's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. The Jets get a hold of the draw. Takes the pass. With possession along the wall. Winnipeg's got the puck in the corner. Oh, he stops it with the glove. Great reflexes there.
Nice. He's having a lot of fun out there. Why wouldn't he be, James? I mean, he's putting up numbers left, right, and center on this point streak. But you know who's also having a lot of fun? His team. They're rallying around him. Looking forward to another one.
The Jets win the draw. Quick feed to Bigra. Oh, he gets a piece of it with the glove. And that's knocked away. Shepard's moving the puck through his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Huang. He says, let's get physical on that play. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Here's a pass in front. What shot! Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Takes the feed. Feeds it over. Toronto's looking to break out. Into the offensive zone. Shot! The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Here we go, period number 2 underway. They've had that intermission to regroup. Let's see if there's any response. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Toronto's been forcing turnovers and creating offense off of them, James. I mean, whenever you're on the puck pursuit and you turn a puck over, your opponent on their heels and they're out of position. They've done a great job of that in the first period.
Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze now in the offensive end. There's a save. Picks up the puck. There's a hit on the play. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. And they turn it over in the neutral zone.
Toronto's finding a way to the right spots at the right time, and this is awareness, knowing exactly where you want to be and reading and anticipating the play perfectly. They've been dominating, shutting it down in the middle of the ice, and get going north.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Martoni's bobblehead night has been a huge hit. The crowds were lined up outside the doors, waiting to get in here to make sure they got theirs. These look good. I think this has been a big thumbs up by pretty much every fan that I've talked to so far this evening. Receives the pass. And that's blocked from someone in front. Here's a short pass to Huey. Moves it around along the half wall. Dishes it off. Stones him in front.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position and makes the save as a result.
The Leafs have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Winnipeg's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Toronto's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Toronto's on the attack. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Jabs the puck away. Toronto's got it now. Shuts him down. And now he moves it quickly to Tremblay. And he slides it quickly to Niemi. And he comes up with the save. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Pops it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Gets it over to Huey. Winnipeg's got the puck now. And that's off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Altschuler. Poor pass on the play, and puck leaves the zone. Grabbed along the boards by Tremblay. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Jets will play it from the defensive zone. A chance on the rush here. A pass. Oh, what a stop denying that rush. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. It is remarkable how this place has now become one of the destination places in the league. Another sellout crowd.
And you better believe that the players feed into it as well, just as much as the crowd feed into them. And it's part of the momentum that helps you win as well. When you get a sellout crowd like this, you want to. Well, you can't do that or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. With the blast! And that goes off a stick and off to the side. Takes the feed at the back end. 7 seconds left. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, he's going to get the hooking call, and often this is a result of not keeping your feet moving. So yes, you reach. Yes, you lean in with your stick, and you get the hooking call.
Winnipeg sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. Toronto's won the draw. A chance to get it out. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Winnipeg's won the opening face-off as their power play continues. Bradford's got it along the wing. The Jets have the puck in the corner. Takes the feed. The Jets carry it along the wall. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Niemi. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, this wasn't disguised at all. The moment that his hand came off of that stick, you knew that that arm was going up.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Passes it over. Hammers a shot. And that goes off a player in front. Toronto's got a small window to go to work here on this power play with the penalty expired. Slides it across. The Leafs are going to have to move it up quickly here if they're going to capitalize on this power play.
McLennan's almost back on the ice.
The Jets gain possession in the defensive zone. Bigra's going to play it against the half wall.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes a shot. Oh, what a great glove save on the play.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Toronto's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. The Jets win the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Letty. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Keeps possession on the play. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Picked up along the wall by Niemi. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Look at that hit. Let's get physical. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They've got to find a way to play even strength. They had success earlier on the power play in this formation, James. Really like that high umbrella when you're using the top of the offensive zone to work some magic, weave some as you move the coverage around. And once you get the running, that's where you can open up your lanes and attack the net.
The Jets take it along the wing. Winnipeg's got it from behind the net. And that's deflected. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Toronto's across the blue line. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Tap dances around the net. They score! And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
Mesa's won the draw here on the open ice. Directs it on over to Martoni. The Jets gain possession along the wall. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Lindgren's got the puck. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! And he was ready for that one. Taken along the wall by Niemi.
Nice is really showing his nose for the net and his tenacity around the puck. He stumbles and he's off balance. Listen, the puck is not in the perfect position to shoot, but he manages to corral it and still get it to the net. These are the types of efforts it takes to win big games.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Colorado's up next and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Slides the puck over. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. He got all of that hit. Picked up along the boards by Luchenko. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Bradford's got a hold of the puck behind the net. And he takes the pass. The Jets looking against the half wall. Easily kicked away by the goalie. Taken by Gaucher. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Lets it go. Blocked in front. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And he loses control here. Tries to get the puck over to Antropov. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Here's a shot. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Toronto's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Poked away in the defensive end. The Jets have it now. Tape-to-tape pass to center. Loses the coverage there. Fires it, and they score!
Well, I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You got to figure, you got to hope that maybe they can shell one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game. Well, he's been on a heater all game, James. I mean, so dialed in, tracking the puck effectively, controlling his rebounds, and this one just squeaks by him. He's going to have a hard time with that one because he just lost the shutout.
Winnipeg's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Toronto's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. The Jets have it now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Steps into the offensive end. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Back to the blue line. Toronto's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Well, the bleeding finally stops as they put up a strong effort, and the losing streak finally comes to an end.
And the bleeding stops, James, but it's only a Band-Aid right now. They're going to have to find a way to fix some of the deficiency if they want to continue to push upward.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at the celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. See ya.